The Weed of the Week brought to you by Show Me Shortline and the Richiger Flexigrain Storage System.
Affordable, flexible storage is here. Richiger R-Series bagger and unloader from Show Me Shortline. Maximize your profits with adaptable storage and management. Reduce storage costs and gain a competitive edge by selling at the right time. Visit us online at showmeshortline.com.
Well, the Aaron Kixor is not going to control our Weed of the Week because it's a grass. It's one of the worst grasses you can get. It is quackgrass.
Well, this particular weed is one we get a lot of questions and emails on throughout the year from homeowners that say, hey, I've got this clump of grass out in my lawn that it stays dark green, it's really thick and tough, and it looks terrible and I can't get rid of it. It's got a wide blade on it, and in most cases it turns out to be quackgrass. Now, you say, wait a minute, I'm no weed scientist here. I can't identify the difference between quackgrass and bluegrass or ryegrass in my yard. Yes, you can. Quackgrass is a really easy weed to identify.
Well, it's a perennial grass, so it's going to have rhizomes down below the ground, a big root system, but the easiest way to identify it is it has auricles, these little structures that basically wrap around the stem in the front. If you see auricles, chances are you've got quackgrass.
So right where the leaf blade hooks up with the stem, you'll see these auricles reaching around that stem. Once you see that, it's a pretty good chance you've got quackgrass.
Okay, you mentioned quackgrass in lawns. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go out there and spray Roundup and actually kill parts of your lawn in order to do a great job on quackgrass. In fields, we aren't in that bad a shape. You can use Roundup as a pre-emerge or post-emerge burn down type product, just depending on what crop you have. In wheat, obviously, you can't use Roundup except for after harvest or before the wheat comes out of the ground. But in corn and soybeans, we have Roundup crops, so that's the best choice.
Here's the big thing though, if you do tillage, you rip up that root system, and now those rhizomes are going to start putting up new shoots. So don't do the tillage. If you've got a patch of it out in your field, lift up as you're doing tillage and leave that no-till, and then come in with a very strong rate of 1 shot of Roundup. Don't think I'm going to come out with a low rate several times. That doesn't work very well. You end up with dead foliage, and then it doesn't get down to the rest of the plant that's alive. Use a very strong rate, get enough Roundup all the way through that root system to deliver that lethal dose.
Well, that's it for the Weed of the Week, but stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.